Well, here we are at Island State Beach Park again. It is a gorgeous day weather-wise, probably 50 degrees, and you see we got a little bit of rollers coming in, you know, maybe a foot. You see them starting to break on the sandbar out there, and then you see the flat area between, and that's a trough, and that's kind of what we're fishing. And so we look for the waves that are on the left side pretty much, and they go over on the right side, but in the middle there's a cut and it goes through, and there's waves are not as big or as heavy, and so we're looking at those and hoping that we'll get some kind of, you know, bass or something rolling along the edge to get it. We're using bunker on one pole for bait, and on the other pole we have clams. And then further down here is the other thing that makes this such a great day. It's my grandson Zachary, and he likes to do surf fishing with me. Stephen does too, but he's got to work. So Stephen is almost 17 and has 2 jobs, and plus goes to school. So he's really an ambitious, you know, guy at doing it. And Zach has got a plug on, he's got a popper on, and so he's getting ready, and he's casting and looking at it, and there it goes. That's a good cast. And now you start reeling it in and see if we can get something off the top, you know, with plugs. They've been getting good with plugs, and we'll see how things go here. There hasn't really been much action on the beach the past, you know, couple of weeks, but we're hopeful, and we do have some nice wind whipping off the top as we go, and so that's a good area. And by the way, today is November 10th, and it just so happens to be my 46th wedding anniversary, and that's how great my wife is. She took me to take my grandson fishing today, you know, for her present to me, to go fishing, and then we'll go back tonight and we'll all have a nice dinner, and maybe we'll go to the movies together or something. So that's what we're doing for right now. I'm gonna turn this off and we'll come back later. Still fishing here. We're using mainly bunker now. They just weren't doing anything on clams, and the ocean's kind of rough, and the clams weren't staying on, and I don't have any clam tie, so we switched over to both poles to bunker now, and we got 6 ounces of weight on, and that's barely holding bottom, you know, and they do kind of move in, but still far enough out that they're in the trough, and so hopefully some of them come along that trough and grab it. But high tide's still coming in. It's currently about 20 minutes to 3, and I think high tide is around 3:45 or somewhere in there. And so the tide's still coming in. But we're still here in this cut. You can see the waves on the right over here, and over on the left, you know, there are waves coming in, and it's calmer here, which means that's a cut. So we're seeing, you know, beautiful weather. It must be 55 degrees out, and a bright sunny day, really nice. And there's Zachary, by the way. It is November 10th, and there he is in his shorts and barefooted. So he certainly, you know, is not sensitive to the temperature too much, and that's okay. By the way, Zachary's 5'9½", and he's 12 years old, so he is a big boy. At any rate, we're doing fine here. We're still having a good time. It is just an absolutely beautiful day. The rollers coming in, you know, some birds here and there, but they're not working. They're just checking everything out. We're hoping pretty soon to see them start working. and that would indicate there's more bait in the water and they're coming in. But it is, as I said, it is a beautiful day up and down the beach. As I go all the way around and do a 360, you can see just how nice it is as I go all the way around. And there's our automobile that we use to drive out here on the beach with. Lower the tire pressure to about 15 pounds and don't have a problem. We got the right kind of gear if we do happen to get stuck, to get pulled out. But as you can see, it's just a gorgeous day. Almost high tide, not too far away. We'll probably fish another hour the other side. There goes birds looking for bait in the water, but they don't seem to be finding what they want. They're doing maybe a little bit of working over there. They're heading north. Maybe there's something working its way up this way. We'll just have to keep an eye on it.